As the fire and EMS crisis continues in our area, the county has been looking to form a new authority to correct some major issues. Our Philip Ward has been following the latest developments on this story, and he joins us now. Philip, the county says the authority is needed, but not everyone agrees.
Oh, indeed, they do not, Mike. I spoke with Erie County Executive Brenton Davis in D.C. earlier today. He says the creation of a new EMS authority will help to mitigate the ongoing crisis, but other fire chiefs are saying that the authority is not the best way to solve the problem.
I don't think the creation of yet another authority is the answer.
I'd say if any one of those individuals could have solved this over the last 40 years, they would have done so.
Most residents in Erie County agree that there is a fire and EMS crisis. The ways of actually fixing the problem is where the disagreement happens. Erie County Executive Brenton Davis says that a new municipal emergency services authority will help to fix the problem.
The reality of this is this is going to take a community, everyone rolling up their sleeves, getting it done. And the only legal way to do this is through that authority to raise that fire and EMS tax or fee to work collectively. And we're willing to offset those expenses with county gaming revenue money.
Lawrence Park Fire Chief Joe Crotty disagrees with the county executive and says more government is not the answer.
The last thing we need is another layer of bureaucracy. You know, there's been some events that transpired in the recent past where, you know, the government intervention and the creation of authorities is just, it mired it down.
Chief Crotty's idea for fire and EMS services going forward involves a monetary incentive.
I think the future of it is a gradual transition to a partial paid service supplemented by a voluntary force.
Davis says this authority is not a county takeover of fire and EMS services. It's about showing solidarity with the municipalities.
The county does not want to be in the fire and EMS business. What we want to do is we want to support the volunteer services. We want to support the municipalities, and we want to provide the funding and the leadership necessary to get this done.
Mike, two different takes on the future of fire and EMS and how to solve the problem, but both Davis and Crotty agree that the residents who will potentially need help in case of an emergency remain their top priority as this fire and EMS crisis continues. Live in the studio, Philip Ward, Erie News Now.